Okay, good evening, and welcome to the Town of East Bridgewater Board of Health meeting, Monday, July 3rd. We'll get right into the action items. We have some invoices. The first one is from Alsco for the amount of $75 for food inspection. And then we also have an invoice for Happy Frog for $38. And I will entertain a motion to pay those as presented.
Motion.
Okay, motion Andrew.
Excuse me.
Second.
Second Tom. Any discussions? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Okay, then we have our minutes from June 12th. Everybody had a chance to review?
I reviewed, but I wasn't here for the.
Okay, so you're gonna abstain? So I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as presented.
Second.
Okay, that's motion Lyons, second Andrew. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Passes. Okay, we have one disposal system tonight, and that's a local upgrade for 549 Plymouth Street. Bob, do you have anything to add or any comments? Is it ready to go?
Nope, I looked at the notes earlier, and I recommended approval for that variance.
Okay, thank you. I'll make a motion that we accept the local upgrade as presented.
Second.
Okay, that's motion Lyons, second Andrew. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, passes. Okay, mobile food trucks and catering. So we have one renewal for E's Ice Cream and More. And then we have another renewal, Sarcastic Swine out of Abington. Another renewal for Lady C&J Catering. And then we have one new food truck, Hetty Sweets Bakery out of Rockland. So I will entertain a motion to accept and approve the three renewals and one new application as presented.
Motion.
Okay,
Second.
I have a motion, I have a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Okay. So that's that. Okay, we have one betterment loan for 683 Union Street here in East Bridgewater. Sandra, do you have any comments or anything
Nope,
to add?
the application's complete. There's, so they're okay to go forward with.
Okay. Okay, so I will make a motion that we accept the betterment loan as presented.
Second.
Okay, so that's motion Lyons. Second Andrew. Any further discussions? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. So that passes. Moving right along. And we have two installers license, disposal, let's see, we have Cook's Contracting and Arthur Bloomquist. Sandra, are these both new?
They are both renewals,
Both renewal, okay?
yes. And the application's complete.
Okay. Okay, I'll make a motion that we accept the installer's license renewals as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, that's motion Lyons, second Tom. Any further discussions? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. And we have one hauler's license, Heritage Waste. Anyone say anything to add?
This is a new hauler's license. The application is complete.
Okay. All right, I'll entertain a motion to accept Heritage Waste's hauler's license application.
Motion to accept.
Okay. Do I have a second?
Will will second the motion.
Okay, so that's, motion Andrew, second to Tom. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That passes. And then we have a new body art practitioner here in town, Matthew Ronan, and he'll be at Sacred Heart Edition Tattoo up on Central Street.
His application is also complete.
Okay. Okay, that's the camp. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to accept the license for Matthew Ronan.
I move to accept.
Okay, so this motion, Tom. Do I have a second?
Second it.
Second, Andrew. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so that passes. Okay, and then we have the YMCA camp. So this is their permit for the 2023 camp season, correct?
It is.
Okay. So Bob Valerie's not here. Bob, do you want to, is there any comments or concerns, or?
No, I personally have no comments or
Okay.
concerns. I'm aware that Bob Valerie conducted the inspection. I'm also aware that Sandra worked hand in hand very well with the applicants.
Yep.
For all matters concerned. And if, as long as everyone else seems.
Well, Bob put in here in big capital letters, all in compliance, so he's sending a message.
I'll take it.
All right. Okay, so I'll make the motion that we accept the camp permit for the 2023 camping season. That's motion Lyons. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Second, Andrew. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so that passes. Okay. Now, we do have an item that came up at the last minute that we weren't able to get on the agenda. However, something that needs to take place. And right now, our town is working with Bob Bucher's group, and I'm gonna let him just kind of talk briefly about the organization. I know we've mentioned it before, but just to bring all the board members up to speed. And then we'll talk about, it is mainly just, a paperwork accounting process that we need to shuffle you from being an appointed agent to town consultant.
Sure.
So just quickly about your group, your organization, and what you've been doing and how you've come to our rescue here in East Bridgewater.
So, yeah, so I'm here by way of the Halifax Public Health Excellence Group. We are a grant-funded group. It's a statewide funding. It was a $200 million funding program. Essentially what it did was it grouped all the communities in the Commonwealth into 77 different groups. Our particular group has 6 municipalities, which includes the 3 Bridgewaters, Halifax, Middleborough, and Rainham. So that's the group. It's a grant-funded operation. East Bridgewater is one of the 6 municipalities. We're still developing a lot of the systems and processes by which we're going to serve the different communities. During the formation period, it came about that your full-time health agent would be out on a medical leave, and we, in turn, as we were developing, also did everything we could to fill those gaps, and that brought me here, initially being appointed, and up to this moment in time, as the temporary health agent for the town of East Bridgewater. So during that time, we've actually had a very successful run. Sandra has been absolutely tremendous in fulfilling her duties here in the office. She's emerged as quite a resource within the HPHEG, also kind of helping us feel our way into cross-jurisdictional inspection activity situation. And this particular situation here in East Bridgewater has actually prove to be a good case study for how we can handle these things moving forward. The good news is, you guys are totally up to date with all your inspections. The public is very happy. All the permittees and licensees here in East Bridgewater are getting their appropriate inspections. Things are going great as far as that goes. We hit a snag with the funding aspect because the state does not want to fund a health agent because they call it supplanting funds, which essentially means that they're paying for services that are already in a municipality's budget. So basically, they're saying, well, we can't pay for you to be a health agent when a town should be paying for the health agent. So the way to qualify it for funding purposes, and this is a very truncated version, is just to not qualify someone from the HPHEG as a temporary health agent, simply qualify that role as a consulting agent for the town of East Bridgewater from the HPHEG.
So basically, it's just wordsmithing. We're just, we're doing a little bit of change.
I
Make sure-
did the best I could to
You didn't know that was
to
excellent.
boil that
Oh,
down
thank you
as
very
much as I
Um, And it's just, so as Bob mentioned, this is relatively new. We are a test and learn town, part of their organization, and we would have been in deep trouble if we didn't have access to Bob and his team, coupled with the other 5 surrounding towns. So to Bob's point, it's been seamless to our customers or our folks here in town. And, you know, Sandra's done a fantastic job of keeping not only everything nailed down, but actually moving this process forward. So, you know, again, thank you, and thank you for your time on the advisory board as well. I think that's going to pay dividends, not just for East Bridgewater, but for your organization, and then the surrounding towns, and then the state in total. So thank you for that. So what I'm going to do is to make a motion to rescind the authorization of Bob Bucher to be the town's assigned health agent. And then if that gets approved, then I'm going to make another motion to, or will authorize him as being the town's health consultant. So there's no changing of funds, we're not writing any additional checks. All of this is state funded through Bob's agency. So it's just really a paperwork title change, just so that everybody everywhere is aligned. And this is what we found just, you know, going through the test and learn process, that, okay, when this is gonna happen in a town, this is how it's gonna happen.
Yep,
in the
and,
future.
yeah,
So-
and we're all still feeling our way through it.
Yep.
It is a process that's in development. Our group actually is on the leading edge, and we're known to be performing quite well. And like Rob said, it's very much just, it's in response, it's showing like a dutiful response, like, okay, we hear you, we understand what you're saying, no more health agent. We're just consultants, so.
All right, so, do you guys, gentlemen, have any questions for Bob or the process or anything that we're doing? Just want to make sure that, okay, so I'm going to make a motion that we rescind the offer, the position of, this is awful. You went to great length to write it down and I'm mucking it up here. As the interim acting health agent. So again, I am making a motion to rescind the appointment of Bob Bucher as the interim acting health agent. So that is motion Lyons. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, second Andrew. Any further discussions, questions, clarifications? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, so that passes. Okay, so with that, I'm going to make a motion that we declare Bob Bucher will be the consultant for the town of East Bridgewater as of today, July 3rd, 2023. And that's in Jean Marie's absence, and then that will be readdressed once Jean Marie returns. So just a point of clarity that Bob made to me. This still carries all the same statutory discretion, if you will, authority of a health agent. So it's just a slight title change, but Bob will continue to have all the authority as the health agent in East Bridgewater or in any town. So just want to make sure that everybody understands that the town's not being left short-sighted by this slight change. So I will make a motion that we name Bob Bucher as the town consultant to the Board of Health until such time as Jean Marie's return, starting July 3rd, 2023. So that's a motion. Lyons? Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Second, Andrew. Any further discussions? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So that's approved. Okay. Well, we fired you and hired you just like that, huh? Is that- Again, I can't thank both of you and your team. I know that there's so many other players that aren't here tonight, but I hope again you extend our gratitude to each and every one of the members that have been helping us out. They've done a fantastic job. So thank you again.
Thank you. I will communicate that to the group.
So as the former acting health agent and the current town consultant, do you have anything to add that we didn't cover, or any? And if not, that's okay. Nothing,
No, yeah, not specifically, just
Okay,
that
good.
functionally, everything is going very well.
Excellent. Yep. I agree. I couldn't agree more. So, does anybody have anything else? Did I miss anything, Sandra?
Nope, just we have the
Really?
next meeting is July 17th.
July 17th. Okay. So that concludes our meeting for July 3rd. Our next, as Sandra mentioned, our next meeting is July 17th, 5 p.m. So I will entertain a motion to adjourn for the evening.
Motion to adjourn?
Okay.
I will second the motion.
Okay, so I have a motion. I have a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And that concludes our meeting for July 3rd. Thank you, everybody.